beautiful people. We are coming up with a new season, that is season 2 of It's Okay to Seek Help. In the series of this second season, we are going to talk about how do you deal with depression. If you have not watched our previous series, do go and watch season 1, where we have spoken about what exactly is depression and what are the causes of depression.
Okay, so doctor, tell me, can we actually deal with depression?
Yes, of course, Bushra, we can deal with depression. We can not only deal with depression, but we can help ourselves, we can help others to how to go through depression, come out of depression. Some people who are really into depression can also be cured, and yes, of course, we can literally heal depression. So there are many ways how to deal with depression, and one can really come out of depression. So there are certain ways by which we can deal it. Some standardized protocols to deal with depression, and there are some alternative therapies as well.
Doctor, depression is very common in today's date. Yet people are not aware and familiar with the methods and techniques that can be used to cure depression. What do you have to say on this?
Of course, yes. In the previous series, we had already spoken about, what are the causes and how does this happen. So we have already talked about the vague symptoms of depression. So as in the first place, because they are vague symptoms, you do not know when you really go into depression, and therefore you do not know how to go and treat depression. The second thing is that even if you understand that yes, you are feeling depressed, but you do not know where to go, how to deal with it. So, and in case you want to find out answers, or you want to find help for it, what exactly do we have? We have a psychiatrist whom we need to go, or in today's date, we find a step down, which is a counselor where you can go. But going to a psychiatrist really gives you jitters, because if you're going to tell someone that I'm seeing a psychiatrist, what happens, people still feel that she's really gone mad or crazy, because for those reasons we really go to a psychiatrist. So it being a social taboo, it is not being spoken of very openly. So, my dear friends, there are simple techniques, there are certain DIY techniques which you can do, and there are concrete treatments as well to really come out of depression.
Doctor, can you throw some light upon how can one deal with anxiety or stress or sadness?
Yes, of course, definitely, because these symptoms are so vague, as we have mentioned in the previous season, that these are these stepping stones where, if not dealt with it properly, you can fall into the abyss called as depression. So, these small symptoms are so vague. So, I think the first step is to start with yourself, introspect, find out from where this anxiety is popping up, or from where this stress is coming. Find out the reasons behind them. And then when you start coming to know, okay, am I simply reacting to these situations, or is there a real reason for it? Or if I just let go, is it okay to do with? Because most of the times we keep on thinking so much, which is not really required. Or for example, there's another thing which you can do is, when you have some trigger point at that moment, either just for a moment don't react to that situation, or if you have certain period of time where you have to show some answer or give an answer, sleep over the problem for that day, and the next day you may come up with a solution. So the reaction which you instantly give will not happen, and in this manner you will not make a pattern of your stress or your anxiety that you go through, because this has become very common in today's date. So I feel you need to take control of yourself. And how are you going to take control of yourself? Go inwards and find the root cause, tackle it there, so that things don't move ahead and then it just goes out of control. So I think this is the best part to start with you can do. All right.
Doctor, what are the different therapies that can be used to treat depression?
So there are different kinds of therapies which can be used. There are certain concrete therapies, for example, like CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy. Then there is something like you directly go to a psychiatrist where you can start with some medications which he will give you, he will prescribe to you. Or then in between you can go to a counselor where you can give all your symptoms, and the counselor will really navigate and help you to do a catharsis of your symptoms, to come out of it. And you may confide in your counselor and really really open up, because depression is all about coming out of whatever emotions you're going through, helping taking help of others. Like our title mentions, it's okay to seek help. So you really go out, you talk to your friends, you don't remain alone or in closed doors at home, don't delve into it, but just open up to someone where you find ki, okay, they can give you a ear, probably they can help you to navigate ahead for your problem. So the last but not the least, there are so many alternative therapies which you can go through. Like you can take homeopathy, which deals more with the mind and it goes to the root cause and treats it. You can do energy healing, where pranic healing can in a big way help you, because again it's all about changing your energies. So yes, there are different array of treatments, and you can choose whatever you feel like, whatever resonates with you, and you can definitely come out of depression. Hello, beautiful people. We have come to an end of the second season of the series It's Okay to Seek Help. We have already spoken about how to deal with depression, and I do hope a small effort that we have made from our side will definitely help you in your lives. So stay tuned. And if you have not watched the previous series or this coming up series second, it's already put up or uploaded on our channel. So stay tuned and do watch, and leave your feedbacks in our comment box. All the links are shared below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.